family, there were a lot of really strong women, and I didn't realise until pretty recently that I was a feminist, because the way that feminist is used is a dirty word. A feminist is someone who believes in the social, political and economical equality of the sexes. And this piece is like my poetic cover of Beyonce's song Flawless. Whatever we wear and wherever we go, yes means yes and no means no. The cut of my clothes doesn't give you permission to undress me with your eyes. And the only way to ask for it is with words, because the last time she checked, her double D's didn't sign a permission slip for you to take a gram. If you are so primitive and animalistic that you can't understand that people are allowed to change their minds, then you should be tranquilized and locked in a box as small as your definition of masculinity. Saying you'll treat her right because you have a sister or because you wouldn't want someone to treat your daughter that way isn't something to be proud of. You don't receive an award and your standing ovation got lost in the post. Why don't you treat her right because she is a human being? And the fact that she can push life into the world from the doorway between her thighs doesn't make her any less deserving of respect. Don't act as if it is your birthright for her to give you your number. Because chivalry is dead, and there's been a genocide on gender roles, and your misogyny masked in machismo is regressive and tedious. They say if you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. But I don't believe it's true. Because she was too young to know what fire really was. Because respectability politics and sidelights from elders at church made her suppress her sexuality and associate it with sin. So when he slithered by her waist, spewing in the sickening jargon of all the vile things he wanted to do with her, she was filled with shame. Because she was made to believe that she was responsible for other people's thoughts and actions. You don't have to police yourself for others. And you don't have to carry the weight of this world on your back. Give yourself a break. This is for the girl who was taught that she could only find God residing within the four walls of religion, but discovered that God wasn't so simplistic, and our narrow-minded definitions couldn't comprehend or contain the power of our Creator. This is for the girl who was taught that God could only be everything that she wasn't, who was made to idolize a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Messiah, but wasn't taught that the same God gave her the power to save herself. This is for the girls whose names are difficult to pronounce. Don't allow their lazy tongues to reshape you into something that will wed easily in their mouths. This is for the girls who don't want to be easy on the eyes, who want you to squint and re-examine your psyche whenever your privilege starts to show. It's hard for us. You can't do this to guys. Your privilege is showing you've indulged in the lies. You are not entitled to conquer every tower you come across. We will not be dethroned until we choose to end our reign. This is for the queens who are the heroes in their own stories. The damsels who cause you stress because they won't conform to your restricted corset of control. How other people treat you doesn't define your worth or dictate the respect you deserve. You are cut like this. You are just as beautiful when you're groomed to perfection as you are when you wake at 6:31 a.m. with the remains of last night's dreams crumbling around your eyes. Your beauty isn't defined by the curve in your hips, but by the kindness in your spirit. By the courage and strength to keep on fighting when everything in you tells you to give up. You are who you allow yourself to be. You are flawless.